Hi there, everybody. Today we're going to be doing something called Zentangle. It's an easy, fun art activity using paper and markers. I think you're going to love doing it. So first we start with a dot in each corner. And then we're going to connect our dots with a line. Lines don't have to be straight. We're going to go across and down and then across. And then we're going to do a line on the diagonal from one dot to the next, and another one to make a big X. So we've created 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. In each triangle, we're going to do a design. In the first triangle, I like to make wavy lines, and we are going to follow the wavy lines like this, leaving space in between. And there we go. And we are going to make a checkerboard. Now, I'm going to make lines going down. So we're getting squares, wavy squares, a wavy checkerboard. And then we're going to color in every other box, every other one of these crazy squiggly boxes with black. I'm going to do this really quick, just so you can get the idea of what we're doing. And we're filling in, we'll leave one box white and one box we'll do black. So we're going to fill in the whole thing. Normally a checkerboard is done with straight lines going across and lines going down to form straight square boxes. But we did something a little bit different to get this really unusual design. And we're going to work really quickly to get the idea of how it's going to look. This is really looking very crazy, my checkerboard here. Okay, and we are almost done with this design. I'm going to show you a finished one that I had done, so you can get an idea of what it looks like when it's really completed, okay? Because right now I'm doing it a little bit messy, but that's okay, because we're still going to get the idea. So, in the next box, we are going to do something that I call snakes. Snakes, we're going to make a curvy line, like we did almost for the checkerboard, and then another one right next to it. And we're going to make another snake right next to it with curvy lines. Your curvy line can be very curvy or not so curvy, however you want your snake to be. And we're going to do another one. There we go. So we have in this triangle 3 snakes. You can put 3, you can put 2, you can put 4, whatever you like. Now our snakes are going to be in bubbles. So to make the bubbles, I make tiny little circles, and I'm going to fill up the spaces, all these spaces over here with bubbles. I'm going to make like hundreds of bubbles here. Sometimes my hand gets a little tired doing the bubbles, so I don't always finish it right away, and I'll go on to another design and then come back to the bubbles. But I'm just going to do a few bubbles here just so you can get an idea of what it is. There we go. And let's do another line. We're going to fill up the whole thing eventually. But I wanted you to get the idea how it's going to look. And we can put some here. Because the only white spaces in this triangle are going to be the snakes. All these wider spaces, you're going to see tiny little bubbles. And the bubbles don't have to be all the same size. They could be a little bit bigger, a little smaller. And they don't have to be perfectly round. Because no matter what, it always comes out looking good. So now, I'm going to show you in the next triangle, we're going to do my C design. And in my C design, we're going to do letter C like this. And then another C like this. And then we're going to do another one right next to it, and another one. And we're going to continue 1 and 1. Now I'm going to make a curve, another curve, and another curve. And we're going to copy the same thing right here on the bottom. And then I'm going to put a curve here, and a curve here, and a curve here, and another curve, and another curve, and another curve. You can already see the design shaping up. It's really a lot of fun, this one. And we'll put another one over here, and we want to fill up the whole triangle with all these curves. So we're going to go right to the end, and then we're going to put another one over here, and this one has to end here, and we'll put another one over here. There you go. And you can be pretty creative way you'd like your curves to go. There's no set way to do it, and I'm just going to put some curved lines here so we can fill in our shape. Okay, and we'll do another one over here, and we're just continuing all those curves. There we go. Now I'm going to fill in the middle spot with my black, because we are doing this in the black and white design. And I'm doing this really fast, but now I'm going to fill in every other space. Just like we did with the checkerboard, we did every other box. So now we're going to do every other space. This one's going to stay white, and this one next to it is we're going to do in black. And we're going to continue and do every other space so you can get the idea. Okay. And as you see, the design is really coming together now. It's looking really cool. And this design, this whole thing, Zentangle, looks so cool with different colors, using reds, pinks, yellows, greens. You can just go crazy with it. Okay, and I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more over here, just so we can get an idea of what this is going to look like. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the next triangle to show you what I'm going to do here. In this triangle, I'm going to do what I call bicycle wheels. This is something that I made up myself. I take a circle and I make a dot, and then I make the spokes of the bicycle, and I just go like this, and we go round and around and around. Now I'm going to make another circle touching this one, and the circle does not have to be the same size, and it doesn't have to be perfect circle. As you can see, I made it a little wobbly, my wheel, and we're going to continue and go right to the end. And we're gonna, this I think we'll make a little one here. There we go. And here, and we're gonna continue to make our spokes for the wheels. And we can pretend that you're going on a bicycle trip. I wonder where you'll be going. Will you be riding to a friend, or to the beach, or to the park? So many places to go. I can't wait for the nice weather so I can go out on my bicycle. There we go. Let's get another one over here. And we're going to fill up our whole triangle with bicycle wheels. There we go. And let's make a big one here. A big crazy shape one here. There we go. And around. Here we go. And I think right next to it, to give it interest, I'm going to make a little one. Because I think it's really more interesting to have the big and the little filling up the spaces. Okay, let's do a little one. So this one, we can't go all the way around. So we'll just end it over here. And we do half a circle. That's what I do when there's not enough room. And here. And we're going to go. We couldn't do the whole circle here because we had the straight line from our triangle. And we're going to continue. I'll do a couple more over here. So this is the idea of our bicycle wheel. Okay, and here we had our crazy checkerboard over here. And then here's our snakes and our bubbles. And here's our letter C that we made. And then some rainbows. And I will show you, this is a finished product of something that I did quickly right before I started this video. And you can see it completed. You can see the rainbows and the crazy checkerboard and our wheels. It's really cool looking. I'm sure you're going to have fun doing this. Enjoy. And hopefully we'll do another one in color next time so you can see how it looks in bright colors. Have fun.